Alright, it looks like we're good to go. Alrighty. Been a while, hasn't it? Since I did a variety night. So, greetings everyone. I'm Dr. J, and yes, variety night. It's been quite a long time since I've done one of these. Actually, if I go back through, when was the last time I did one of these? Hang on, now I'm curious. Just searching for variety night real quick. Okay, back in October, so only a couple of months. Been a day, actually. How'd that end up working out? Still, it's been an interesting, few days for me because I decided to take off starting from this week all the way to the end of the year. And I figured, you know what? I am still tired from a late night last night, as always, because Dungeons & Dragons never sleeps. And my D&D group is relentless on that count, so I figured, okay, I could play Baldur's Gate 3, but I don't want to think that hard. So, let's go a game where, if I mess up, I can blame RNGesus instead of me, right? Clearly, that is the correct course of action over anything else, right? So, we'll see how it ends up going. It's been quite a nice few days, because I've been trying to blaze through a video for the review channel, which isn't actually a review, funnily enough. I made the mistake of trying to say, actually I've got this idea for a video essay. I wonder if I should try that out. I don't know how they do it. It is so much harder to find clips that'll actually work with what you're thinking of when you don't just have a singular game to worry about. So, I don't know. It's been slower going than I expected, though to be fair, I've had other concerns the last few days, so I figured, you know what? Regardless of the progress you made on that, you could use a break. And honestly, I think this will be quite a nice change of pace anyway, because the 3 games I have in mind, well, the penalty for getting my butt kicked is going to be high. Very high. Those of you who don't know the first game that we're looking at, this is FTL Faster Than Light. It was the first game by Subset, and as you can tell, as you've noticed from just down here, their second and most recent game was Into the Breach, which we played a couple of times on here, which that should give you an idea as to the kind of game that's on the docket. It is a roguelite. So the unique gimmick for this one is that you are a lone ship trying to outrace a rebel fleet, and then once that you meet back up with the rest of your forces, you take that lone ship after you've had to build it up and try and carry on as you're able, and then you get to get into all sorts of fun trying to survive. So, this run could end in 5 minutes, it could end in an hour. We'll see what happens. And to make things interesting, there's all sorts of ships that you can bring to bear on this one. I've unlocked most of them by this point, although as you can see, there's plenty of variety as far as what the ships are capable of, and you will see why as we go through. So, since apparently I haven't unlocked this one at all, may as well try and win with this one, right? And there's also, as you may have seen with Into the Breach, well, all sorts of nonsense. So you've got a few achievements based on each ship. Apparently they just integrated Steam achievements, back in, what was it? 2020? So it shows you how long since I last opened this game, because if you've got my Steam account added to your friends list, you'll know I just unlocked all of the ones I had pretty swiftly, just from opening it. So, my feeling is, they've got all sorts of shenanigans to engage in, so, well, I'll go ahead and show you, generally speaking, what it is we are up to as we go. So, here's hoping this ends up going well for us. Alrighty, the data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. Need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Yep, that's basically the short version. So as you can see, we've got power that we can divert to other systems. So for instance, if we don't need the med bay immediately, we can work on this. Our weapons will slowly charge up as and when they are needed. Although this is going to be interesting because we are starting with all missiles, and we've only got a limited number of them. There's all kinds of options for that. Oh yeah, ship info screen. And then as we go, we'll earn scrap and hopefully end up in decent shape. Although time will tell as to how that ends up going. Alrighty, so. And of course, Discord's pinging about something completely unrelated. This is gonna go well. So, shall we? Another unnamed ship patrols this area. Alrighty. Unmanned ship, luckily. So, ah crap, you've got a missile. The fun thing about missiles, they pierce hull. Oh wait, you've got an ion cannon anyway. This is gonna... Ooh, okay. Let's see if we can knock out your missiles before we get hit by one. Okay. Now we basically got the run of the play. Let's see. Alright, normal damage. 2x damage on systemless rooms, so we can just straight up murk you right now. And that's it. That's how combat works. And we get a decent amount of scrap that we can work with if we wish to improve one of our systems, such as adding a bit of extra power so that our engines are improved, which will improve our dodge rate. Honestly, at this point, that's probably not the worst. That's not the worst option right now, so we can go ahead and make the jump. Although I probably should catch up with chat since I have been ignoring it. Looks like Gilgamesh is asking for a reaction along with this Variety Night. Very well. What game do you got this time? One that you will enjoy, Lou. Also, it's been a while. How you doing? One that you will enjoy. Everything that I have in mind for today is high stakes. It's gonna be great. What else is chat up to? Oh, hey, Dwan. What are you up to? Your group is correct. Sleeping is a disease, and I constantly suffered from it throughout my life to detrimental effects, causing both stress and emotional damage. Yeah, clearly. Clearly. Remember, parasites of ether are out there, hungering and infecting human consciousness. Yeah. Can you say what genre the Saturday game is? I'm probably going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3 on Saturday, honestly, because I'm going to be saving the new game I have in mind until we're further along. So, until probably the new year, just to buy me some time to work on other things. So, great, this is a rebel that I need to take out, so. And we've got, oh dear. That's a laser drone, so if it can't pierce shields, but once that it does pierce the shields, it can start causing serious damage to it. Alright, let's knock out their weapons. Alright, weapons down. They can't hurt us anymore. Alright, so our crewmate over there is working to repair the engine so we can get back up to speed. Now we'll use another missile to knock out their engines. Ah, hell. Actually, it's worth using a hull missile to knock out their engines all the way. We don't want them getting away. Alright, take out their guns once more. Alright, only one shot left. We can just fire a hull missile and be done with it. Jump imminent? Not anymore. Alrighty, we got an extra drone part for that. Nice. What genre is the game? It is a point and click. That is all I will say. That's all I should say anyway. Also, before we get too far, as you can see, our crew can get more experience depending on... Wait, what are you asking about, Gilgamesh? Oh, I see. Never mind. I'm getting distracted by chat. So, as you can see, our crew can slowly get more experience with different weapon systems. And, well, it also means that they can get injured as well, as you can see. So we can direct them to go to different spots. So this one needs to go heal up. So let's go ahead and take care of that. And now that that's done, you can head back to the engines to improve our evasion a little bit. And we'll be on our way. And then having crew at different points, not having someone there means we can't jump away in an emergency and can't dodge. So, got up to Monkey Island? No. Let's see, what else, chat? So, Lou's doing well? Good to hear. Alright, so, there's my limit as to how long I can stay in a system. If I can, I should focus on trying to... Oh, let's see. You refueling outposts, their weapons are charged but not firing yet. Alright. So, you've got a mine, so that'll just appear in our systems and cause us trouble. Knowing them, they'll probably just try and focus on... Yeah, let's hit their weapons again. Oh hell, this is gonna hurt. Oh, it missed. Lucky us. Let's just use the whole missile to knock them down swiftly then. Probably our best bet at this point, since they won't be trying to flee. I'll try to guess it. Can you say what it's not? I will say what it's not. That sounds like a fair compromise. Alright, one more hull missile. Skadoosh. Alrighty, and we get a bit of extra fuel for our trouble, and a bit of extra scrap. Very nice. Let's see. Alright. Oh, that's useful. Let's see. What do I need to worry about? Let's see. The blast doors will help if a fire ends up starting. And, well, yeah, it's also possible to board enemy ships, so if they try that, that'll give us a chance on that count. Let's see. Theory of your shipping gives information about enemy ships. Well, auto 50% evasion. I should always have someone there. Not crazy. A bit of extra dodge is useful, though. Let's go with this. Hopefully I won't need that scrap to buy something later. Ah, damn. Okay. That is the risk that you take with this sort of thing. You can get into all sorts of trouble as a result if you're not careful. Alright. There we go. What's chatting to? Anyway, remember that Silent Hill Eerie shitstorm at Fandom Wiki? I try and stay off of fandom, so I'm not familiar. If you had mentioned it a while back, I don't recall. I'm sure I'll hear all about it in about 2 seconds. Alrighty. Starting to get a little close. Oh, I'm gonna have to go through the nebula? Okay then, let's explore one more system and then make our way through the nebula. If memory serves, nebulae scramble your systems pretty thoroughly. So, oh geez. Led by a plasma storm. Let's try fighting it, why not? Ah, jeez. Alright, knock out the... Alright. Damn, got our circuit. But luckily we don't need to dodge anymore. Actually, I don't need my engines either, so... Oh right, that determines the order in which they'll actually work. Because that's an auto surveyor, so I don't have to worry about too much. Alright, you can go back to the engines. Oh yeah, I can also click those in order to control what's open. And that's more relevant if I'm running low on oxygen. Which, actually, I'm having... Missed? You scum! Alright, real quick. I'm gonna take away one from that so I can get the O2 back up. Alright, attempt number 2. Oh shoot, ion cannon. There we go. Okay, we at least got our some of our missiles back for our trouble. Alright. Now, I need to put some back into this so I can actually jump away. Now we can explore a little bit through here, but I shouldn't stay long. Don't hurt? Okay, phew. That was lucky. That was very lucky, in fact. Unfortunately, that's an ion blast, so that's gonna suck. Oh, RPS. Okay, let's take out their gun as always. Ah, damn. Yeah, and that's... Oh, okay, it resisted. Good. Please stop. Okay, I'm just gonna vent out to space. Actually, if you fire fast enough, this could be a problem. Well, it's over now. Phew. There we go. At least we get some of our missiles back. I'm gonna need to find a spot in order to buy more missiles soon, or get another weapon. Or repair, for that matter. Got a quest marker to your map. Actually, I've got time. And I've got plenty of fuel for it. Let's see if we can make this work. Uh-oh. And a freaking course. And based on that shield, it looks like this is gonna be rough. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. They want to just jump away instead of trying to fight it. Okay, missed. Good. Yeah, Yeah, you know what? It might be worth taking this down, actually. These don't time out properly. Alright, good. Fire again. Alright. Then we'll use a... Alright, now I just need a hull missile. Fire. Ooh, that did some damage. That did some serious damage. Sounds like it caused a hull breach. Those are nasty to try repairing. Alright, we got this. Alright then. Let's head to the quest. Alrighty. Cargo ship docked to an empty space station. Alright. Now I don't have time for that, otherwise I'll get caught up in everything there. Alright, next sector. So, an uncharted nebula or an abandoned sector. So, all sorts of trouble as to what I could end up running into, so... Well. Here goes nothing, right? Nebula. You know, for an attempt to try and get more weapons, this is not going well. Oh, a store. Excellent. That's exactly what I need. Please have a weapon that I can pass off. True. Backup batteries used. Ooh, actually, drone control can help. You know what? Let's see. Boarding drone. Well, drone control's too expensive for us unless I want to try and, well, give up something, perhaps. Let me think. Sense. That's useful, actually. I was really hoping that they'd have a weapon of some kind that I could use to, well, ensure that I'm actually okay. Keep fighting. Yeah, I think I have to go with that. You know what? Oh, right. I'm smart. I sell the drone parts, and it doesn't look it. Alright, that'll just have to be it. Oh, really? If this is the one that has weapons, I'm gonna be mad. Roguelikes! Giving up something. Hull missile does a lot of damage, though. Stun bomb. But to be fair, those aren't great weapons anyway. Yeah, those aren't great weapons anyway. Ah, well, we'll see what we find as we go. At least we're able to get some missiles back. Interesting. Well, so much for anything. Roguelikes! Where's this Shadow 2? After an assignment that took my grade down more than I expected, I'm back for good this time, I hope. Alrighty, we'll see you around. I hope we'll see more of you then. Let's see. Well, I'm planning this craft, huh? Alright. So, full laser and ion cannon, huh? Lucky me. Okay, good, that fired first. That gives us the advantage. Okay. Looks like that caused a hull breach as well. No, you fired on us. No. Oh, jeez. O2's down. Alright. We at least got some of our missiles back for our trouble. Alright, let's build up scraps so that I have more to work with later. Oh right, O2's still being worked on. I probably should have attended to that. Wait a minute. What kind of drone is that? If that shoots down missiles, we may be in trouble. Ah, damn. Okay, I think that is an anti-missile drone. I fired... Ha! I knew it! Alright. Now I just gotta hit essential systems. Alright. Now we hit this in order to prevent them from dodging. Alright, they're starting to repair that. No, you pissed me off. You're gonna die. Got it. Alrighty. That worked well. Okay. Starting to run out of missiles, though. Ooh. I'll take that. No store, huh? Yeah, I think I can take a risk. Oh, luckily. Lucky me. Alright, another one of these. Alright, should be relatively easy pickings then. Theory, anyway. Bit of damage for our trouble. Actually, save the hull missile until we can blast that. Cool. That takes away their ability to dodge. Trying to escape, huh? I don't think so. Luckily. Alright. Yeah, you're not getting away. Although I am burning a lot of missiles, so... Ooh! Yes! Another weapon. I have no weapon! Although it does require shields to be down, so I'm not entirely... free of what I need. Not entirely free, but that helps. Alright, there we go. Okay, that helps. Now I can gun for the shields, and then gun for everything else. Does it make sense to improve anything else while I'm here? Let me think. Nothing yet. Oh yeah, I need to put you back on engines to improve our dodge chance. And to have you just keep becoming proficient with it. How the rest of us look. Alright, good. Good. Okay. Let's get going. Intruders? Oh, this is gonna suck. Alright, warm them. Alright. Alright, heal up. This is just gonna suck, unfortunately. I'm gonna let them take a little bit of a beating from just being in here. Unfortunately, I lose control over everything by doing that. Alright, I can probably safely assume they're over here. This is gonna be fun to deal with. Alright, so, unfortunately, losing control of our doors like that is gonna suck. Lucky bloody us. Fortunately, I took a bit of hull damage for that, by the looks of it. Alright, you two head over here. Then I can just have all doors close. Alright, I'll need to be watchful of their health, though. Luckily, we didn't lose O2, so... Alright, close it up so that we can get back to proper O2. Alright, it's safe now. Let them heal. Work on our engines, work on our sensors, and we should be good. You can work on that sensor. Alright. Alright, so you're gonna stay on those engines. You're here. Go back to there. Actually, I may as well save crew positions while I'm looking at this. Make sure I'm good to go for everything else. Alright, stay saved. And given that, yeah, I think we do improve blast doors. Alright, that should suffice. That way, it'll take a while for them to actually break through, if they so dare. Hopefully that helps make a difference. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Alright, let's move. Alrighty. The impulse, huh? That's gonna be fun to deal with. Ow! Alright. There we go. There's the good stuff. Didn't even go into red as far as missiles. Now, let's see if we can get out of here before the next pulse arrives. Yes, we can. Let's go. Alright. Got it, too. Did you know, I'm not sure what that name is, beat the Souls game with Guitar Hero controls? Oh, that sounds painful. Hey, Dwayne, you ever play Dark Souls? Seems up your alley. He responds, yeah, like Dark Souls and other Souls likes. Nice. Oh. As well, actually. Someone man the shields so that they recharge more quickly, and he can move faster than the Rock. Well, the Rockman. Engine controlled versus Zoltan controlled. Let's go with the engine. Alrighty. Of course there's a store the moment I don't have anything for it. Well, let's go get ourselves into trouble first, then we can worry about the rest. Oh hey, useful. He already has maxed out engine experience? Alrighty. I guess you can go be put on sensors then for now. Alright, a Mantis is very good. Well, the Mantis, if memory serves, are very good at... Well, they're quite effective at direct, well, crew-to-crew combat. Oh dear, that's gonna be fun to deal with. Alrighty. Just what we need. Pirates. Luckily, they'll be dealing with fire just as much as we will. Actually, that reminds me, at some point I'll probably want to worry about... Oh, jeez. God damn. That's bad. Oh, that's bad. That's really not good. Ooh, at least that missed. Try again. Ah. Actually, wait. Pretty sure this will still hurt him. Yes, it will. I should have led with that. Oh, that's really bad. Welcome to how crazy this can get. Ah, crap. All my guns are offline. Okay, at this point, we just need to get out of trouble. Yeah, just get out of here. Just run. That was pain. Ow. And sometimes that can happen. upgrading my shields at all. At some point. Maybe I should have put that in, given the circumstance. Alright, you should be done with that repair soon. Okay, cool. Go over here. Go back to shields. Alrighty, that should suffice. Okay, let's go ahead and save this position real quick. Then you go. Actually, you two go over here, because I can catch up with chat. And looking at chat, it looks like Dwan is launched into trivia mode, so we'll see the end of that before too long. Alright. Back to your positions, though. Alright, charge up the weapons. I just realized how dangerously low on health we are. Let's go to this distress signal anyway. Ah, damn. Alright, we lost our gunner, huh? That's good. Well. Let's see. Starting to look like it's not gonna end well, boys. Doesn't make sense to sell any of these. I think we just sell as much as we can and move on. Yeah, we'll swing around here a little bit, see if we can recoup our losses. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's cute. You think I care? Die. Alright. Alright, now that that's been damaged. Ah, shoot. Targeted wrong. Of course. No surrender. No retreat. There we go. Down you go. Backup DNA bank. That's useful. Quite useful, in fact, if memory serves. Okay, that worked out. Alright, everyone return to your posts. Although this run isn't going well unless I can get unless I can get a bunch more scrap for shield upgrade, this might end very prematurely. Lack of shields are gonna start hurting. Airball. Tell me about it. Self-teleporting unit that floods a room with nanobots capable of completely repairing all system damage. Probably not worth the... Honestly, probably not worth the energy required for it. I'm just gonna sell it here real quick. Alright, then... Honestly, I think I just need to focus on bumping up my shields right now. So, I think then... Yeah, that'll do for the moment. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh shoot, did I go to the wrong... Yes, I did. Damn. That was a waste. Oh, lovely. Alright, let's hope we've got enough dodge for this. Alright, let's not waste missiles if we don't have to. We'll start by cleaving through the outer defenses. Actually, it looks like he can't actually kill us, looking at that. Huh. Actually, yeah, that... Oh, yeah, his beam weapon doesn't do 2 damage, so it can't actually hurt us. So we'll start by getting rid of that outer shield. Then we just have to pelt that shield once, and then we've got him dead to rights. Nice. Fire. Yep, you're not escaping now. Alrighty. Got him, boys. Take him too long to repair to actually escape at this point. And done. And we even got a bit of extra for that. Perfect. Alright, let's get out of here. Civilian or Zoltan, huh? Now the Zoltan have a fair number of shields, but... Yeah, this is probably the best choice. For now. Oh yeah, I'll have to worry about getting more fuel soon, won't I? Oh, perfect timing. I don't have much to sell for it, but hey. That should allow us to keep going for a bit. Let's move. Alrighty, let's get into some trouble. Oh, I can have all sorts of fun against this. Let's see. Their guns... I don't believe they'll be able to puncture our shields, so we just have to hit their shields once. Good. Huh. They work fast. Okay, good. That included a hull breach as well, so we've got him dead to rights now. Goodbye. Nice. Okay. Now we're in better shape. Okay. Just in case we need to purchase more stuff, I think we go ahead and... Let's see. Or if we need to improve stuff, I should say. Go this direction. Actually, I'm pretty reliant on missiles, so that seems like a fair trade to me. No life signs detected, huh? Alrighty then. Let's see, the rebel fleet has a while before it catches up to us, so may as well wander a bit. Sure, why not? Oh geez. Wait, what's that? Oh, that's really annoying, holy crap. Luckily, I don't think they can actually breach us, but this is gonna take a while. Gonna have to hit their shields a bunch. Unfortunately, the Artemis does a decent amount, but I'm pretty sure that only knocks out one round of shields per go. Although, actually, no, the fire won't last long because of, yeah, so we'll need to land another missile, and then scrape across with the halberd a couple of times, and that should be enough. Alright, they can't touch us anymore. Now we just wait. Alrighty, there we are. Down you go. Okay. Another halberd beam, huh? I don't know, I definitely don't need two of them. Is it worth trying to reach there? Let's see. That's pushing my luck. No, that's pushing my luck. Don't try it. Is it worth upgrading anything else, though? Nah, not worth upgrading anything else yet. Dang. You know what, let's put an extra one on that real quick. Just to give a slight buffer. That should help, hopefully. Well, tried twice, failed twice, apparently. Oh crap, I didn't even realize the damage to my med bay. This is gonna suck. Ah, jeez. They've actually got a fair number of weapons at their disposal this time. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, of course you take out the... Okay, I need to rearrange the... This is gonna suck. Go assist, we don't need the nav beat. Yeah, we don't... Oh, crap, that's really bad. Alright. Set up the missiles only. This is going a lot worse than I expected. Okay. If we can at least eliminate the weapon systems, we'll be okay. I said... Okay, we're fine. We should be able to withstand them now. Actually, you may as well repair this while we're at it. Alright. We should be safe enough now. We just need to rake them over the coals with the halberd, beam them a couple times, and we're good. Ooh. That was dicey. Okay, we're good. Alright, get some of our missiles back, I suppose. Okay. At this point... Yeah, bulk up our shields. We can always throw power into something else for later, right? Alrighty, that should suffice. Okay, anything good that we can buy from them? Not anything great. Cloaking's a bit much. There we go. That'll suffice for now. Let's get out of here. Yeah, why not? Alright, guess we're not getting anything out of that. Our NG homeworlds, hostile sector. Knowing my luck, they'll probably be Mantis. Guess we'll find out. Alright, a couple of distress beacons. Alright, let's go explore. See what kind of nonsense we get ourselves up to. Oh, that's random. I'll take it. Before we attend to that distress signal. Oh, jeez. Alright, you're getting vented to the outside. Defense drone, that's really bad. Okay. Let me think. Yeah, best bet would probably be to try and throw a couple missiles in order to disrupt their drones long enough. Or cause enough problems for them. Let's see. Oh, that's the worst place for that to land. Unfortunately, Mantis are good in combat, so this is just gonna suck for a while. Alright, here's what we do then. Can't intercept both, buddy. Not that easily. Oh, right, I don't have any power on that right now. Let's change it. Alright, overwhelm them. Actually, we're not dodging anything right now because of all this, aren't we? Okay, luckily they don't seem able to kill us anymore. Let's see, we just need to hurt their drones. Okay, good. That even caused a hull breach. Good. Very good. Actually, Mantis, tell me what's in... Alright. That should hold them back for a while. I think we just try and overwhelm them with missiles now. Actually, no one's piloting. I can just win now. Whoops. Where were you? Oh yeah, you were at Shields. Phew. That was risky. That was all sorts of fun, my gosh. Okay, this is starting to get stressful. And unfortunately, I'm running low on missiles again. I have to run over to that store and buy some more at this rate. Yeah, I think that's what I'll have to do. For now, I only have 3 people in there at a time. I don't have anything that I can easily sell, so I can't build up too much with the halberd beam right now. Are willing to, well, let me think. How's the game so far? Well, I'm not dead yet. Although I keep pushing my luck. As you do. Save my position. Alright. Now safe position. Okay. Stop by a store in order to restock on missiles. I hate spending that much. Still, if it's what I have to do, it's what I have to do. So now let's get ourselves into trouble. Yes. Okay. Well, I'll need more power if I want my missiles to bring my missiles fully to bear, so that'll be fun. Alright. Get ourselves into trouble. That's useful. Okay. Now what might be down this way? Ooh. Let's check it out. Oh geez, missiles. This is gonna suck. Unless I take him out swiftly. Oh, that's lovely. At least those missed. Oh, of course mine miss as well. Whoops. Oh, damn. This is starting to hurt. Oh crap, that killed our mantis! Not good, not good, not good. Oh, great, now we've lost O2. Get over there. Oh, that sucked. Well, at least we got a crewmate back for our trouble. But damn, that sucked. Ow. Okay, O2's repaired. Alright. We need bigger guns. And we need better engines. Let's see, what makes the most sense to lead with? I think that makes the most sense to start with. Actually, the Zoltan can provide power to anything that he's on. Let's see, so you were working on shields, so you may stay on that. You're an expert repairman. You've been on weapons. Alright, this should work for now. Phew! That was rough. That was seriously rough. Let's see. Don't have to worry about more power anytime soon. Let's see. We're putting a bit more into dodge. Maybe? Oh. Needs to get moving either way. Actually, I probably should have had everyone heal first. Alright, that'll help. Alright. Before I forget, well, step 1, everyone lock into place. Step 2, no heal. Alrighty. Alright, back to positions. Now, I might as well stop by a store while I'm at it. Shame I can't sell the drone parts. I doubt I'll have the time to get any drone nonsense this time. Well, that could have been real useful. Sadly, not something I can draw from. Alright, that'll have to do for now. Let's get out of here. Okay. Sure, why not? Oh, this looks like it'll be fun. I only have to puncture the shields and then I'm in. Uh-oh. Whew. That did minimal damage at least. Ah, shoot, the Artemis missile missed. Missing just enough. Ow, of course. I'm glad I have the 3 shields. This would suck otherwise. Alright, you know what? We need to start kneecapping their offensive force so that we don't take any sudden damage. Okay, that helps a little. That at least takes away the beam weapon. Oh, of freaking course my halberd goes away. Alright, just take out that missile. Okay. They should not be able to puncture us anymore. We can just halberd beam them at the first sign of opportunity. Actually, yeah, keep on that. And we've got an ultra repairman right there anyway. Dude. Oh, nice. Actually, it's worth getting that just to give us a bit more of a buffer. There we go. Now if we take a stray shot, we should be okay. At least as far as that's concerned. Alright, next sector. Forced to go to a Zoltan-controlled area, huh? You know, for a variety night, I didn't expect this to last an hour. Gonna be a long night. Alright, distress signal immediately. Now let's go to here first. Oh, lovely. Asteroids. Just what I needed. At least it'll affect them as well. At least it'll affect them as well. Alright, looks like they've got all sorts of fun weaponry. Whoops. Didn't mean to fire a missile. Alright, if I can puncture their shields, I just need to wait until... Alright, good. They got some good engines. Or a good pilot, whatever the case may be. There we go. Alright. Substantial damage to core systems. That should help offer us the opportunity. No. Ah, damn, not fast enough. Should have waited. Alright, now we're ready. Whenever they try anything. Let's see, what happens first? Do they get their shields back up to 3? Or do I get a chance to scrape? Close. Ooh! Nice! Okay. That puts us in a very good position. Just have to wait for an opening and then we're good. What's the next game? You'll see. Alright, take a hit. Okay, I'll have to Artemis them. Alrighty, that worked out. Ooh, laser charger. Can't work on the ship at the moment, huh? Alright, so be it. How lovely. Lovely. Alright. Suffer. Alright, they don't have any missiles. So I just have to hit this a couple times. Alright, good, they retreated. Alright, they can no longer dodge us. Let's see if we can give their... Let's see if we can scrape along their hull at once. I'll have to hit him with another Artemis, so be it. No, you annoyed me. I usually get better loot from blasting them. Nope. Oh, that's cute. You think I care? Ah, just leave them. They'll die soon enough. And once that's been dealt with, we can focus on upgrading everything else. No need to even worry about combat. Well, anyway, not worry about combat too much anyway. There we go. Alright, what makes the most sense now? I guess we'll upgrade this. There we go. Now, we have another way in order to breach shields without relying on our Artemis. Alright, so I'll have to go through nebulae in order to get to the exit. That's gonna make this fun. Let's see. Ah, lovely. Okay, purely beam weapons, so it looks like there's no hurry on this one. No hurry at all. Okay. Ah, not quite enough, huh? Okay. I don't want to burn missiles if I don't have to, so I'm fully willing to let this game of chicken play out. There we go. Alright, no dodging us now. Let's see if they can get their shields back up in time to where I have to work for it some more. Yep, I'll have to work for it some more, but that's okay. Okay. I can work with this. Actually, if I had my whole missiles prepared, I could just blast them into smithereens right now. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay, this is going well. Too well, honestly. A distress beacon. I've got some leeway, so let's explore. Ah, great, Mantis. Unfortunately, they've got a mine that they can toss in, so I think what we do... Perfect. And then... Okay, they're forced to retreat. Alright. Back to normal positions. Alright, that damages their shields a little bit. Okay. Oh, jeez. Let's see. What makes the most sense to blast now? I just realized, you guys take a hit, that could be deadly. Blast this again. A little too early on that one, too. Yeah, a little too early on that count. Oh, shoot. I just realized. Uh-oh. Missed. Good. Ah, shoot. Our charge lasers are gone. Let's see. Fire at their shields. Good. Very good. Alright. Seal them up. Repair. Quickly. I am so glad that all those have been missing. Okay, you know what? Don't play around. Just kill him. Whew. This has been stressful. This has been very stressful. Okay. And again, that is the whole point of this game, so shouldn't be surprised. Actually, a little bit more power, and we can have all three of these going at once. Alrighty. Takes longer to... Yeah, that'll do for now. Turn crew. Okay. Another distress. We are running low on missiles, though. That's the concern right now. Maybe we'll see a store on the way. Keep pushing my luck, though. Ah, damn. Oh, and of course I lose my excellent pilot. Great. Well, so be it. That's the risk you take. Oh, great. Can't even lock on because of all this. Honestly, at this point, what probably makes the most sense is just running. They've got way too many ways to breach our shields. Yeah, I think we just run. Yes, we run. Get out now. That's annoying. Oh, right, you need to be returned to that spot, don't you? Well, God, power the O2 up. What are you doing? Oh, man. Okay. Everything's fine. For the moment, anyway. Oh, pirate control. Yeah, now we're really ready for a fight. Alright, let's start in the store so we can get some extra missiles to work with. that backup DNA bank doesn't do us any good if I don't have the DNA bank ready, as we've seen, because we'll just sell that. That's useful, actually. Let's go with that. Alright, that'll work. Now that we've done that, let's get ourselves into trouble. I guess we'll find out. Let's go exploring. Alright. It doesn't look like he can breach us, so we don't have to worry too much about this battle. Yep, he can't touch us. We're good. Nothing to fear from this one. We just gotta play the patience game. Alright, heavy damage to systems. Gotta love it. Actually, I should probably hit... Well, looks like I'm making decent progress, so don't have to worry too much. Darn. Should have waited. I could get another laser system so that I could unleash hell with the halberd. That'd probably be my best bet. If only so I'm less reliant on the missiles. Yeah, I'll take that, actually. Probably could have extorted for more, but still. Alright, where do you need to go? Oh, that's convenient enough. Let's go get ourselves into trouble. Alright, nothing that way. Ah, why do I do this to myself? Well, this is going well. I really should have known better after the first giant alien spider trouble. Hopefully I can get another crew member soon. Alright, this is going way too well. Let's go mess with something else real quick. Oh, useful. Let's see. Guess we'll work on dodge. Alright. Go a couple more times. Oh geez, forward? Well, it doesn't look like he can breach us that well either. Looks like I'm reliant on my Artemis for this one. Alright, he has a cloning bay. So, let's lay into him. Good. Alright, didn't get that much damage down, unfortunately. Ah, missed. Not good. And you got your shields back up. Lucky me. Ah, man! Okay, new plan. We're just gonna hull missile him to death. That probably makes the most sense at this point. Step 1, take out their maneuverability. Step 2, kill! Rude, sir. Better get that back up. Oh, no, you don't. You're not getting away that easy. And we're good. Ow. Alright, a bit more scrap for our trouble. Nice. Are we going on to the next game? I was planning on going through and at least finishing a run in this, although at the rate we're going, that's gonna take a bit longer. Well, a bit longer than I expected, anyway. Alrighty. I did not expect us to be here for over an hour. Variety night, huh? Yeah, such variety. All the variety. Now we won't worry. Jet. Let's hope the quest gives us something good. Ooh, reactor upgrade. Useful. Let's see, we're low on missiles. Let's see if I can find a place where we can get a store or something. Oh, lovely. Alright, here's what we do. Let's hope this works. It worked. Nice. Ooh. That was dicey. But hey, if it works, it works. Okay. Next up. Alright, let's make for the exit. Oh hey, useful. Alright. That way? See how well this ends up going. Let's see, is it worth up anything else? And probably not for now. Oh wow, we're actually pretty close to the end. Alrighty. Okay, so we need to go break that before it breaks everything. This is going to be very interesting to watch play out. Actually, that might about be the worst option at this point. Step one, I need to get... Let's see, I don't have any weapons. No, that doesn't make sense. Drones at this point don't make sense to me. I think we do. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense first. And stacking up on missiles. Yeah, that'll do. So, you're a weapons expert. Alrighty. That should hopefully help. Actually, wait, you can go on to shields. You can go back to where you've been an expert. Yes, that's actually perfect. Alright, so we can't let that get to the Federation base. So, let's see if we can preempt it. Alright, beam weapons, including one that does flame damage. That's gonna be fun to deal with. Alrighty. Of course. Although... Alright, they took away the ion. Good. Alright, at this point we shouldn't need to burn too much more. Alrighty. Looks like we've got them where we want them without needing to burn missiles. Good. Wonder if we'll actually be able to win this. Time will tell, I suppose. Ah, shoot, it's auto-repairing. A freaking course. I did not want to have to burn this many missiles this early. Gonna need him against the big gun. Oh crap, I mistimed that. Ooh, that's helpful, actually. Okay. Wait a little bit. Okay, we're good. Phew! Let's move. Let's hope I don't end up regretting this. Oh, that's a bad place for people to end up. Alright, let's hope that doesn't interfere too much with my nonsense. Actually, wait, you're an expert at hand-to-hand, so go get in there. Of course. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, this sucks. Okay, that takes away one of the main concerns. Okay, at this point, don't worry about the Halberd. Okay, good. Full breach. Hit it again. Crap, I don't have very many missiles left, do I? This is gonna suck if I run out. As I'm about to go fight someone, too. Okay, let's hope they've got missiles on them, or else I might be in trouble. Okay, good. Alright, cool. Close up. Wow, I've got a lot of scrap to burn. What makes the most sense? Shields or engine? I think shield. Alright, that'll do. We're low on missiles, but we'll take the risk. Alright, let's see if we can fight it. Oh, just what we needed. Hopefully they don't have borders. Well, it looks like they've got every kind of missile in the book. This is gonna suck. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that breach. Of course, now I can't even charge my weapons. That's about right. Please miss. Okay, ah, crap, that's O2 down. Better attend to that. Ah, shoot, bad timing. Well, I think I might just lose. I might have lost, boys. Because we're about to find... Ah, don't get back into stealth, crap. Yeah, I think this might be it. Well, I guess being stopped by the final boss, well, at least phase 1 of the final boss isn't that bad. Okay, you're able to do some damage. Alright, that needs to be stopped. Welp, and we're about to lose our gunner. Alright, we're not using the halberd beam to great effect this time. Well. Oh right, we're out of missiles now. Damn it. Yeah, I think we've just lost. I don't have the means to kill it. Well, game over then. See how quickly it... Let's see how fast it takes... Actually, wait, without it having missiles at its disposal, maybe it can't take us down. Not that fast anyway. Wonder if it'll still appear as damaged if I run away. Fortunately, I have to go over here. Alright. Round 2. Ah, crap. We're gonna have to start all over again, huh? Alright then. Oh, great, it hit us. Wait, why is that still doing? Crap, I did not plan ahead. Well, I'm panicking. Alright. And I didn't even bother repairing that either, huh? Although, I likely still don't have enough in order to actually make this work. Yeah, I don't have enough. I think I'm lost. Yep, I've lost. GG. Well, some days you just can't win. Oh, Gwen has to say goodbye, unfortunately. Oh, see you around then. I'll check out your chat towards the end before we head to whatever reaction I'm being asked to do. Alrighty, so that took much longer than I expected to get through, and of course, we end up, yeah. Wow. So, man, that was close. What is it with me and playing subset games? Well, the games they put out, and losing at the very end. What is this? Oh well. C'est la vie. Still, with that in mind, that's all that needs to be said there. So, next time, well, next up on the list, time to start losing some more. So, we're going to dig out a game that we've actually seen already once before, but I'm digging it back out because in order to properly review it, well, I need to make sure I'm properly prepared. So, sec. There we go. So, we've gone through the campaign. I've showed off the Conquest mode a couple times. So my thought is, after spending a bunch of time with this Conquest mode, I figured, you know what? In order to properly review this, I should try and make sure that I've beaten all of the Conquests on the hardest difficulty and make sure I unlock all of them. So, let's show you how difficult this game can get. Because I've tried the hardest mode once and I lost. So, let's see. Let's go with Mercy, actually.
Requiem power!
My little bluebird.
Let's see. Ooh, perfect.
To arms!
Alright, given how long we spent with FTL, I'm probably not going to worry too much about this one,
My
but
queen.
Yes.
we'll see how it goes. So, for those of you who don't remember too much about this, well, the Conquest mode specifically, the simple gimmick is that it is effectively a roguelike mode. So, all that to say,
I bring ruin!
wow, all sorts to worry about. All sorts to worry about. So, I've got a very limited supply of units. As I've played this, I've unlocked a little bit more at my disposal, but doesn't mean I have everything possible. Well, in order to help get through things faster, I should say. But there's still plenty to attend to, if I so desire. So, see how difficult this ends up being. Alright, are those the only enemies I need to worry about? Huh, that was easy. Okay, let's take a look at the map. Not too many places we can heal, as expected. One guaranteed over that way. Luckily, I've got a couple mages, and Mercia's ability in this form allows her to lifesteal off of enemies, so that should be simple enough. I think I'll have enough money to justify recruitment. There's Aura of Ruin. Worth using that now? What's the upgraded version do? Ah, health from every enemy unit? Alright, may as well just burn it then.
I am the end of all things! Requiem power!
Alrighty. Severely damage everyone. Oh wow. The doggo does more damage than I expected. I'll take it. There we are. Already giving me stuff. Nice. Oh crap! Well, I messed up. That's a lot of unnecessary damage taken. What was that? Wow, and that was with a bit of extra. That was with a bit of damage reduction on top of that. Jeez. Alrighty. Alright, good start. Apart from that one minor mishap. Let's see. Ooh. Useful. Alright. Two swordsmen or a pike? Actually, Mercia's ability makes swordsmen more effective, right? Yes. Alright, we'll go with that then. Okay. Merchant. Oh crap, I should have saved some money for that. All I can get is an arrow shield, huh? Ooh. I wish I'd realized that. That could have been... Well, to be fair, that's pricey as hell. Still. Give that to our ranger. That way I have less to fear for him. Now. Well, at least I can get it... Actually, I can use that to get basically everyone back to full, even if there's only one or two people that have taken substantial damage. Unless I want to get a groove up in a hurry. You know what? That's more useful at this point. Alright, Fog of War's active for this one, huh? Hello. Alright, let's rough him up. I don't like the idea of taking all this damage, but hey, someone's gotta do it. Alright, that should suffice for now. Hopefully. A lot of damage. Luckily there's no one in that pocket, so we're at least good in that regard. Okay, so you attack the alchemist. Hello. Alright, heal this group just in case. Alright, you're just gonna be forced to creep forward. You know what? You have a way to heal yourself, so
Abandon all
go ahead and
hope.
rush him. I shouldn't have the visibility to see anybody else, so I think I can get away with this. In case I'm wrong. Healthy units up front. Alright, let's see if that works out. As expected. Also as expected. Alright, heal yourself back
I
up.
am the end of all things! Requiem power!
Alright, one eliminated. The other's badly injured. Good. Very nice. Alright, still an enemy to face, huh? Or where he's hiding. Better to just let enemies come to you in Fog of War maps.
I bring ruin!
Alright, the ranger doesn't look like he can reach, but then again, he won't be able to reach any of us, so... let him waste his energy. Good. Alright, now we're up against an elite. Ah, Bull Rush. This one stopped the last attempt I made to try and get through this. Alright, get out of crit range. Make sure you stay out of it for everyone else's sake as well. There we go. Alright, so, should be able to mess with the rest if need be. Alright. Yep, that'll work. See where he goes. As expected, gunning for us directly. Perfect. Them down a bit. Nice. Alright, now we start whittling down Bull Rush.
I bring ruin!
Knowing Bull Rush, he'll probably try and deal a bunch of damage to that, but I suppose time will tell on that count. Alright. Soldiers back just in case. See what he does. Alright, not unexpected. Interesting. Decided to hold back. And again, I did take a bunch of damage for my trouble on that, so I guess it shouldn't be too surprising. I'll fall back, actually. Just in case they try anything. Alright, let's see what Bull Rush does this time. Not unexpected, I suppose. So you want me to come to you, huh? Alright, I'll oblige. Alrighty. And we can wheel you down the rest of the way without too much concern. Alright, we've got you dead to rights. Nice attempt to be useful. Go away. Alrighty. That's probably most useful at this point. Good. Alright. Looking at the army, let's just focus on healing everyone. Well, every non-commander anyway. Let's see, this is my last chance to recruit or buy items, huh? I think we recruit. Can never go wrong with more numbers, right? Pair of pikemen and a couple spear and a ranger? Alright, that'll work. Give us a better front line and back line. Here's hoping it works out as such. Interesting. Alright, step one. This is going to be interesting to watch unfold. Let's see. So, crit hit in minimum range, so I just gave a gleaming target my opponent, fortunately. Let's make sure that said opponent can't do too much off of it then. Hopefully it works out as such. Oh, perfect. That means you can do this to ensure that Mercia survives whatever comes next. And the soldiers get ready to move in. Cool. As expected. Also was it? Yep. Alright, cool. We're about to hit an elite enemy, so we should probably just leave it at that for now. Yeah, that's probably the best way to handle him. And we'll save that up for when we need it most.
Abandon all hope!
There we go. Nice. This is hard mode, right? Alrighty. That's what we're up against there. That's the range I need to be mindful of, or body block against. There we go. Move down this way. Alright, that should do. You do. Move this closer to deal with whatever comes after. Alright, cool. Right, that whole business. As expected, gunning for Mercia. Thanks to our units doing a bit of extra damage, that works out quite well for us. Still not quite enough to countermand it though, huh? Alright, here's what we do. Waltz up. And we can use our pikemen to help start securing our front. Perfect. Ooh, actually. Good chance that we can outright kill at this point. Go for it. Oh yeah, we outright kill. Perfect.
Abandon all hope!
Alrighty. Win. Very nice. Now, that would actually hurt me at this point. Pretty sure we don't have any more chances to recruit until maybe the end, but we'll take the money anyway. Just so I don't have to worry about managing money for healing. Speaking of managing money for healing. Alright, everyone's back up to full. Perfect. Alright, we'll take a risk on that mystery. Alright. Now, don't use Aura of Ruin yet. Oh wow, kill. Actually, if I realized how much damage that Alchemist would do, I probably could have saved on efficiency there. So be it. Alright. Not unexpected. Luckily, that Alchemist survives, so we're fine there. At least. Got that going for us. Alright. Make sure that this bunch is okay. Alright, best to take on someone that we know is gonna have trouble. Or we're gonna have trouble against, I should say. Get up! Alrighty, that worked out pretty well. Alright. See if that ends up working out. Here we go.
Witness true strength!
Time to see how effectively we can munch everything. We have the advantage for the moment, but we'll see if we can maintain it. To some extent. Alright, we should be able to handle this without too much trouble. Then we can take that over and use it to bring our own units, or bring in more units, hopefully. Oh wow, that's a lot of cavalry. That's gonna make this rough. Seriously rough. And since you can't move far, you may as well whittle them down that way. Ooh, actually. Oh, perfect!
All shall fall while I still stand! Requiem power!
Alright, there we go. Badly damage that guy while you're at it. You have no choice but to shoot at that, so you, well, can capture it just to make sure we make the best use of it. Perfect. Now we just gotta hope they don't take Mercia down. Oh, actually, that's a good way to drag this out. Perfect. Alright, I think we pretty much got him dead to rights now. If it works out as such. Weren't even able to take it down all the way, huh? I'll take it. Ah. No recruitment this time, huh? So be it. I'll clear the way anyway. Just in case we get an opportunity, perhaps. Alright. One over.
Witness true strength!
Alright, heal this punch. Oh, perfect. That should keep things barred well enough. Wait, how is the... Supposed to be a game indeed, huh? I don't know how you're doing that much damage, but hey, if I can just win off this, I'll take it.
This is not the end!
Alrighty. Whoa, that got me a lot. And we're good. Alright, that went way too well. That went way too damn well. Let's see if we can... Well, first let's go ahead and toss our upgrades in. Okay. That'll make things interesting for the Saffron Islands. What's all the way down here? Ah, unlock the Gloomwoods, huh? Well, let's focus on getting through all this first. Interesting. 4 different types instead of just 3, huh? Alright, we'll see what effect that has. Alright, let's make things difficult on myself then. Haven't beat this on Intermediate, mostly because I lost at the 11th hour the last time I made the attempt. So, let's try to win this one. Here's who I tried to play with last time. My attempt with Valder worked, so let's try that one again. Well, that leaves me with no air defenses, but the Kraken's so useful that might actually be worth. Alrighty. Okay, so this is a fairly different map than any that I've shown yet. It's primarily naval units, but as you can see, there will eventually be a spot for air recruitment if I get the chance. So, if I'm given the chance. Oh, and it's already starting us out with well, this sort of nonsense, huh? Alright, no vision yet. Oh crap! Well, that's a good start. That's a very good start. Clearly. Well. At least we can use this guy to knock him down, knock that one over. Hopefully secure this direction from any nonsense. Alright, let's see if it works out as such. Oh, lovely. Gee, yeah. Krakens are useful for knocking out enemies, so go for it. Alright, now I know there's a turtle around in this area. Go searching for it. There it is. Fortunately, it's just going to be a battle between the amphibious units plus the Kraken on that count, so we'll just have to be patient. Oh, hello. Why would you go right up to my face? That seems ill-advised. Then again, it looks like I can't fire back, so that might be why. Yep, I can't attack back, so that's why. Oh crap, you can travel! Oh jeez. Well, this is a great start. And at least, okay, I can swing at the turtle now. Good. Swing at the turtle! Now this is more what I was expecting from hard mode, to get my butt absolutely demolished. Let's get more units. Alright. I was hoping for an alchemist, but so be it. Alright. Anything good here? Actually, putting that on a doggo is hilarious, so let's go with that. See if it works out as such for us. Oh, already up against an elite enemy, huh? Alright, here we go. Oh, that's really bad. That's a really bad one. That's the enemy we need to deal with. Oh no, I think I may already have lost. That really sucks. I've only got two units that can realistically fire on him. Well, that's not good. This is gonna suck. Well, we'll see if we can survive anyway. Suppose this was the risk I played. Especially with how damaged the one good unit I have is. This is gonna be real nasty. Sure, why not? I don't think I'm winning anyway.
By my hand, rise!
If we're lucky, he gets onto the shore and we can blast him. I doubt I'll be so lucky, though. That is if we're lucky, though. Well, this gonna suck. Well. I only have 2 units that can actually blast that guy now. This is annoying. Okay, we did that at least. And I can't even block it off. This is just good. Yeah, this is just gonna end badly. Just ensnare that guy. Oh, wait a minute. Please tell me you can whack it. Yes. Good. This is just gonna be painful then. Better or worse. Alright, that gets a decent amount of damage down. Alright, let's hope for the best. Huh. He went shooting in that direction, huh? Not what I expected, honestly. I'll take it, but not what I was expecting. Even had a singular range juke. So much easier. Well, this is just gonna be pain. Alright. I think it's over now. Yes. Okay, we managed to survive. Damn. Whew, that was painful. Yes, give me naval units now. Really wishing I had a way to heal these naval units now. Alright, let's see what they have for us this time. Alright, so, turtle gets closer. Alright. That takes that out of play pretty easily. Now, we just have to try and badly damage that guy. Alright, that should take the turtle relatively out of play. Alright, that should be enough bait for now. Hopefully, that doesn't lead to our death. Good. Good. Okay, if the riverboat can hit... Okay, good. We're fine. Everything's fine. How are you? Sacrificial lamb, go!
Rise from your grave.
They won't regret that. Find out. Alright, I don't want you attacking Valder, but it looks like you won't be able to do much to him, if anything. Actually, I can lock you down if I have the right people hit you first. Stay right there. I really wish I could find some healing soon. Alright, that's fine. Not ideal, but fine. What would I... Actually, I could just lock you down. Not great, but it's an option. Alright, that'll do. Actually, you're on a shoreline. Weren't for the... See, you can go run up to him. Alright, have a couple close in then. That way I can mess with them next round. Oh wow. I should have just led with that and had the Kraken engage in shenanigans. That would have been much simpler. Alrighty. Take him down. Phew. Alright, sea recruit. It's a convert, huh? Alright. There's another Kraken. I'll have someone else get the warship. Why not both? Alright, that gives us a solid array. Ooh, we can even get ourselves a warlock. Do it. Yes, that'll be essential. Can I get more than one? Honestly, I think that's probably the most important thing I can do at this stage. Yes, get a couple options for healing. Alright, let's see if we can make this work now. Alright, Alright, so we've got an enemy Kraken over there. Alright, let's see what they do. That's gonna be the interesting part, isn't it? How will they react? I've got a lot of low health units that I really don't want to risk. So we'll see if I'm allowed to properly utilize them. Alright, that was expected. And acceptable, more to the point. Oh wow, a lot of damage actually. Do it. Alright, take aim. Alright, that takes that one out of play. Now we just have to hurt that guy enough to make it worth. I wouldn't end up just losing that outright. I may as well offer a distraction in that direction. See what we can get there. See what happens. Huh. Not what I expected. That I did expect. How's that? Alright. Fire away. Ooh, me as well. Alright, now I can start healing people. Finally.
Rise from your grave.
Alright, soften that one up. Damage can. Ooh. Guess it's probably the best use of my resources then. Take him down. Alrighty. And we start prepping our nonsense for later, even if we lost a bunch of small infantry. Okay, let's hope that we're ready to deal with whatever this is. Ah. Sour cheeks, huh? This is gonna be annoying. Alright, so we got a turtle over there. We have one Kraken and another go that direction. Let them come to us. Alright, let's see what we can get away with. Alright, more turtle. This could be rough. Let's see. Movement of 10. Lead with this. Alright, you can't take it out? Lock it down then. Let's see. Warship can't fire on you, right? Nope. Cannot fire on you. So, Probably makes the most sense at this point just to try and cut him off. There we go. Move over this way. Oh, shoot. Alright, here's what we do then. I just realized that harpoon ship's gonna have its way with us, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, crap, that was a lot more damage than I expected. A lot more damage than I expected. Damn. Alright, we need to start hurting people if we want to make this work. Alright, step 1. Step 2. Step 3. That lets us get a healing pulse out. Alright, you can go ahead and step over this way. Get in that one's face. You knock this guy out. Actually, knock him down. That way he can't shoot at him. At least not really. Ah, so you're gonna fire on us instead, huh? Guess I'm not surprised. Actually, I should be able to take you out. We'll take you down outright now, so that's probably my best bet. Alright, let's just build up our groove as much as we can in the meantime. Get a small healing pulse down. Alright, end it. Okay, that worked. We've been burning through money pretty swiftly. Let's just get a bit more. Good thing we did so. Proper sea recruit as well. Yep, definitely wanted the deep folk. An extra riverboat couldn't hurt, so that'll do quite nicely. Alright, we can't purchase anything immediately, and I'll probably want that healing spot anyway. Actually, when do I want the healing spot? Only be able to realistically get one item from the merchant, as I am now. Although it looks like I'm not going to get much from the merchants anyway. I think we'll go here first. Alright, just heavy armor. I probably want you, given that Baldur has the deep book improvement. Alright. One mystery versus another, so March 4th. I think I can get away with this.
Rise from your grave.
Alright, let him have it. There we go. That should be rather efficient as far as that's concerned. Now let's see what we can get away with. As expected. Alright, wasn't expecting him to live, but then again, that's the nice thing about Baldur's ability. Don't necessarily have to care about that as much. Alright. The merfolk is the more dangerous target, so knock that one out first. Alright, then beat it up. Alright, knock him dead. There we go. Nice and easy. Alright, we'll see what they have for us next round. As expected, try and do what damage they can. Guess I'll just lock that guy down while the rest of my forces wail on him. Didn't even need to lock him down, apparently. Useful. Okay. Ah, you decided to come out and play, huh? Alright, you move out of the way. Let him have it. Good. Okay. Couple extra spearmen. Very nice. Okay, what do we got here? Trouble is what we got. Let's see. So, turtle can't reach. Not easily, anyway. Let Valder be live bait. Looks like we've got a good start, so let's see if we can maintain. That'll be the real question, right? Excellent. Good. Oh, perfect. Great up, knock him down. Great up, knock him down. Straight up knock him down so they're gonna be. Nice. Not that I'm complaining. Alright, that provided a distraction. Is this the last game? I did have one other game in mind. I was planning on... Well, you'll see when we get there. This is the last round in Wargroove, though. Alright, down you go. And down you go. Cool. Trying to remember what the elite here is. Oh, right, this guy. This one's annoying. Luckily. Alright, easy prey for that one. So easy prey for the rest is going to be difficult. Unless I provide an ample distraction with Balder, which you have the opportunity, so we may as well. Firing on him first. Tentacle doesn't reach. And effectively wall him off, but no, I don't think that makes too much sense yet. Actually, no, the harpoon is... Actually... Yeah, this is probably the smartest play I can make, as far as that guy's concerned. Cool. Now, let's not worry about healing yet. Huh. Not the move I expected you to make. Oh, you went right for us, huh? That makes my life easy. That makes my life very easy, in fact. I just got a wail on you then. Alright, may as well work to get... May as well work to max out Baldur's Groove then. %, huh? Alright. Okay, we got it maxed out. Take him down. Good. Let's see. Actually? Amphibian range? That's useful. Especially if I can get any more deep folk. Kill everyone else. Okay. Oh boy. Well, if I'm not careful, I'm just gonna lose that warship very swiftly. Let's see. I think what makes the most sense then is we tentacle this one. We present a distraction in this direction.
Rise from your grave.
There we go. Kind of wish you could mess with the formation on these guys, but, well, here we are. Alright, you're gonna take damage for this, but that's okay. Acceptable losses at this point. Alright, that'll do. Hasn't moved. Now, whatever the case may be. Huh. Not who I expected you to gun for, given the circumstances. Still. Those beggars, I suppose I can't complain too much then. Alright, continue locking that one down so we can finish knocking this guy over. And I gave the +1 range. Now, you move through? Yes, but you'll... Actually, I don't know if you can move through River. You could be here a while. Or we could just let the let the deep folk take care of this. Cool. Alright, what can we get? Yes, please. Then... That'll do quite nicely. Hopefully I won't need any healing for the final battle. Alright, let's get it. Very curious to see how this one works out. So, you have an air unit in that direction. Unfortunately, my anti-air defense is over in this direction. That's gonna take a while. Take a long while at this point. Ooh. I can be a cheeky bastard right from the get-go, huh? Start blasting. Okay. See how this ends up working out. Oh, I was afraid of that. Well, let's see. If you're on a beach, can I have... That's probably my best option at this point. Take him down. Then we can use the vampires as bait. To try and hamstring the rest, perhaps. Ooh. Get him. Work that second... Yeah, okay. Let that guy be... live bait. I had a feeling you'd be able to neutralize that. Didn't quite time out well, but that's okay. Hope it doesn't need to time out that well. Alright, here we are. Forget to do my video. Is it something new that was put in? Well, I guess I'll find out. Well, there was that meme you put in a while back. Something before then that I missed? Ah, well. Let's see. That in closer. As expected. That somehow didn't take it out. Not a surprise. Alright. Straight up murk it. Alright, now remove this as a problem. Okay. I think we've got this well under control now. Actually, I could be a cheeky bastard, couldn't I? Well, I don't know if it would actually wall things off the way I would. Actually, I think it would. As well, actually. Certainly out of trebuchet range, right? Yes. Cool. Summon another Kraken, right? Just to be even cheekier. It was the new game +1 from a while ago. What, the meme? I don't see it in the list of stuff. Oh, there it is. New frame plus. Okay, that wasn't it. Let's see. How long is that video? Give me a sec. 20 minutes? We'll see what we have time for. I have to leave at 10, so I hope we do it soon. We'll see what we have time for. Oh shoot, you can just travel through stuff? I didn't realize turtles could do that. Well. Alright, let's play along.
By my hand, rise!
Knock her down. Oh, wait a minute. Make sure that that's not in play. Alright, I think we pretty much got this in the bag. See how long it takes. At least you knew to summon anti-air defenses. Fortunately, you're not going to have the chance to properly utilize them. At least if I get my way. There we are. Alright, almost there. At this point, it's just a matter of cleaning house. Stay put. Alright, it's over.
So be it.
Alrighty. That went way too damn well. Holy crap. There we are. Okay. Go ahead and spend that on something, and then we'll take a look at the next game on the docket. Let's see. I want to unlock that, actually, so I can check that out in more detail. You know what? We're unlocking this. Ooh, I'll use. Replace the soldier boot. Still something. Alrighty. Make sure I've got all the options to raid. Ooh. Alrighty. Looks like I'm actually getting closer than I thought to seeing to everything there. Alrighty. Nice. Looks like I'll be right on time to be able to review that first thing next year. Nice. Alrighty then. So, and as something more laid back, in order to give me time to just contemplate how things are going, let's go with something a little more real time. We've done mostly real time. We've done, well, done completely turn-based. Now let's go back to fully real time. Because for those of you who don't keep a close eye on my... Alright, let's bump things up a little bit. Those of you who don't keep that close of an eye on my review channel, whenever I'm looking for an opportunity to just unwind and not have to think too hard during a live stream, it's not uncommon for me to break this game out. It is probably my favorite Diablo-style game that exists, because it leans very heavily into...
You have died.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's fitting. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, I guess that's the end of that one. Let's see. We'll just go with this one then. Oh my god. I had that one going for a very long time. And then out of nowhere, you know what? No. You've been having too much fun with this. Never mind that you recorded gameplay of it so that you could use it for something else. Nope, you're done. You're not allowed to use it anymore. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh man, it's a good thing that I've already recorded everything I needed for a channel update that I eventually need to give, to be fair. Alright, let's... Got that over there I need to reach? Cool. Yeah. Wow. I got all of 2 seconds. Note to self, if you're doing hardcore Ember Mage, just go the boring build. That's probably what I need to be told. To be fair, I've been playing a completely different Diablo-style game for the sake of being prepared, well, for the sake of reviewing Sane, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised by all this, right? Alright. Off we go. Alright, make sure I've got what I need. So, since this is my usual thing I bring out whenever I want to just talk about how things are going, how are things going? We are at the end of the year after all. So, honestly, it's been an interesting one in a lot of ways. Because I did a quick look back before starting this as to what exactly I've uploaded, and if I just go over to that right now, I'm honestly curious to look back on because, well, in a lot of ways it's a rather quiet year because it's very much, because you look at the start of it, it's very much a continuation of stuff that I've been working on for a while. But, what, you want on Discord? To be fair, I'm mentally dead right now, so having someone to talk to might not be the worst idea. Give me a second to knock the volume down real quick. Make sure that that's all good to go. Let me think. Oh, jeez! And I almost lose this character. To be fair, this one isn't hardcore, but... You know what? I'm mentally dead. I'll go into the Discord. Why not? Someone was caught unprepared. How are you doing?
Hey.
Make sure I've got your voice turned up a bit.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Go.
Yeah. Currently, personally, my opinion on this year is, well, it's been, from a game perspective, it's been a good year.
Honestly, I would just from an industry standard, I'm honestly kind of surprised at how many hits there've been. Because
Yeah.
I mean, my thoughts on Fire Emblem Engage's story have been well trodden, but from a gameplay standpoint, that was good. Let's see, the Advanced Wars remaster, I was very happy with. Here's the Kingdom came out and was, well, honestly, the fact that I didn't like the original open world elements. Well,
I feel like you should retry Breath of the Wild at some point just to see if you're on the team after playing Tears of the Kingdom.
it might be worth digging out if only to get some comparison footage. Although, given how many other games there are on the docket, I'm reticent to get engrossed in an open world game again.
True, but it probably would be useful for an info review.
Yeah, if only so that I have comparison. Well, honestly, I might be compelled to go back in just to make sure I have points of comparison, because a lot of my criticisms are couched in the fact that, hey, Breath of the Wild did this, and then
That you
here's
weren't a
what
big
it
fan
did.
of the style of.
Yeah, because and here's what Tears of the
In my
Kingdom
opinion,
did that improved it.
open world games, it's less of what you do and more what you can find.
Well, I just wish it didn't take so long to get there sometimes, but still,
If there's ways to speed up travel that are actually not that hard to find.
that is true. I will grant you that. Although, I am curious as to
Get
what
on
the
board.
lead developer said a while back about why people would want something more traditional.
Why?
Sorry, what was that?
Like, get a horse.
Yep, get a horse, get a Zone 9 device now.
In Breath of the Wild, in Breath of the Wild, get the DLC and get the motorcycle.
Yeah, but I wasn't engrossed enough in the main game to get the DLC, so how dare me.
I do wish the motorcycle did return in the Kingdom.
Well, it was explicitly a Sheikah device, and they seem to be reticent to show any of the Sheikah stuff right now because they want you to focus on the Zonai instead.
I know, but can't get the zone motorcycle.
Alright. So, honestly, it has been a good year, all things
Xenoblade was
considered.
good.
Oh yeah, they put out their last bit of DLC for the 3rd this year, didn't they?
I'm going to be moving, so give me a sec.
Alright. Good, gives me a chance to focus on gameplay. Damn it!
I'm going downstairs.
There we are! Please die, thank you.
I'm just moving because I want to be away from people. My room is right next to my car.
Fair enough.
Yeah. If you're wondering what the meme I sent you was, it was basically, you know that SpongeBob Wrong Notes meme?
I'm not super familiar with it.
Where Squidward plays a song, and then he plays the rest of the song, and SpongeBob says, "We're over wrong notes."
I don't believe I've seen that one, actually. I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen that one.
You're a little, by the way, you're a little hard to hear.
Yeah, I tend to keep my audio pretty low whenever I'm streaming, just so that it's easier to control and to keep from peaking, so it would not surprise me if I sound really quiet to you.
Yeah. I don't have headphones on.
Ah.
Actually, give me a sec, let me go grab those.
Go. Anything else I need to get from this area? It doesn't look it. Alright, I think there's typically another side quest that I can continue working on here. Go blasting all this stuff. Oh jeez. Glad this isn't a hardcore character. I do all that, I do so well in Wargroove 2, and then I immediately lose my current hardcore run in this game.
I'm back. I just put headphones on, so I should be able to hear you better.
Cool. I don't remember what we were...
About this year sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, and honestly, I've been very happy with Baldur's Gate 3, so no complaints there.
Yeah. By the way, bringing up the CRPG thing, my biggest issue with CRPGs is that I don't really find the interface very intuitive. For my taste.
I would be
I'm more
curious to
used-
see...
I'm a console player, so I'm used to playing with like where things are like where you can easily maneuver with a controller. I'm not super used to mouse and keyboard.
Fair enough.
And I'm used to like menus being somewhat big, so they're like easy to read. Yeah.
Imagine old imagine old ASCII games such as Rogue then.
I'm not a huge fan of. I don't play Rogue. I play roguelikes or roguelites, but yeah. I played a
you get
few of
used to
those,
it.
but yeah. I grew up with mostly PS1, PS2, Xbox, and later Wii.
Fair enough. I
So,
grew up
I'm
almost
used
exclusively
to-
on PC.
I had some PC games, but the most I had were Spores, some Sims games. And I think I had Dungeon Crawler at one point, Dungeon Keeper. So I think I've lost that. And the I Spy games.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, the
So
most
that was
that...
basically all I had for PC.
Yeah, well, the closest I ever got to console gaming was when it was offered something we couldn't get on PC. So, back then, when laptop technology wasn't as good, that was the Game Boy Advance. And then when motion controls came along and was a curiosity, it said, why not? We'll try it out.
In my opinion, consoles has always had exclusives that you can't get on PC.
Well, exclusive games weren't enough to convince my frugal parents.
True. I never
Not on
really
that
had
basis,
a PC.
anyway.
The reason I didn't play on the PC is because most of the time I didn't have access to PC most of the time because parents were using it the majority of the time. So I never got access to it. Now it's the biggest of gamers.
Fair enough.
But Xbox and PS2 used to be theirs. I have them now. I still live with them, but basically, they're mine now.
As well, right?
I will say... I played Vampire the Masquerade.
I've been told I need to check that one out.
I assume you did not play as a child because it's M-rated.
No, my parents were smart enough about M-rated games, so...
In my opinion, mine merits most. I grew up playing KOTOR, Goblin Commander, and a lot of other things. I had KOTOR, but I played the Xbox version.
Well, from a gameplay standpoint, they're basically identical. Although, the gameplay is not why you play that game anyway.
No, it is not.
Not by a long shot. It does not hold up.
I will say this. I think I like the Paragus start more than I do the Paris start. Personally, I just find Paragus more fun to go through. Also, I feel Paragus takes less time.
That's fair. I know there are people who want to skip over Terrace because of how long it does take, because, well, that was somewhat a concern that BioWare had, because they came, I think, when they were developing Knights of the Old Republic, they were coming off the backs of developing Baldur's Gate 2, so that was their frame of reference. Oh, they may have been doing Neverwinter Nights at the time, but that is still CRPG territory. So that is the system that they were most familiar with. It was a matter of, okay, how do we translate this general idea to Star Wars? And, well, their solution technically worked for consoles, but, well.
I'll tell you this. I hear, you know, what have you heard about Mass Effect? I hear people don't like the third game's ending.
That's all I hear about it nowadays. Apart from people disliking Andromeda in general.
Yeah, I've also heard I've heard the occasional people say, "Was Mass Effect actually as good as what people said it was?" Of course, it was different for the time, but nowadays, kind of,
Hard to say for certain. At some point, I'll need to go
You have
and
to
play.
go back and play. Yeah. I will say this. I think my biggest issue with BioWare is that they're. I know they'll appreciate a lot of it is that they have way too narrow choices. Like always, good or evil. There's no in between.
Yeah, after you get used to something more complex, it is very basic from a morality standpoint. You can get away with it for something like Star Wars, but even then, Obsidian comes along and says, "Hold my beer."
Or in there, or hold my death stick, or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll say, part of the reason I kind of grew more attention to JRPG is because, well, it's a lot more streamlined and it's usually quicker and easier to understand the mechanics.
Well, I would argue about easier to understand the mechanics in current day, at least based on what Xenoblade's been throwing at me.
But streamlined, yes.
Well, it looks streamlined until you actually dig into all the stats that could end up influencing the number.
True, I prefer it that way, where it's where it's simple, easy to get into on the surface, but once you go in, there's much more depth. I have that issue because it's throwing a bunch of numbers and stats at me, and I don't know what any of those stats and numbers mean. Yeah, that's my issue with CRPGs.
Well, that's my problem with Xenoblade right now, actually, because it's hard to tell, is this bit of extra physical defense really gonna move the needle when it comes to what I need against this particular enemy? I don't know. Is it?
In my opinion, with any extra defense usually helps. What I do in RPGs is usually first time I get to a new town. All right, what's up with the shop app?
Yeah. My problem with it is that it seems to
my
require
thing.
almost, well, you know what, I'm using the phrase in the review. It feels like, especially if you're trying to do endgame stuff, it feels like it requires weaponized autism to figure out what you're doing up to a point. Especially against the super bosses.
If I understand the super bosses, you really just need to just look up what the best equipment is, go get that.
Yeah, but if you have to look it up, is it really the best designed system?
That's most games these days.
That's not a good thing.
And most games, it's pretty much been that way since the beginning, and it still is the same. That's how I see it. Alright, you try getting the best equipment in Final Fantasy V.
Well, that's the concern.
Well,
that's the concern. A mechanic that you can't... Well, I guess this is my biggest issue with how Japanese development seems to be going lately. If a system is so hard to discern that it becomes difficult to use, then it may as well not be there.
Honestly, I don't really find Xenoblade 2... I don't use half the systems, and I still have a fun time.
Well, I guess
From what I
Xenoblade 2 I
understand-
feel is even worse about this because, I give Rex a spear blade and he has these abilities. I give Nia a spear blade and she has these abilities. And then the blades themselves have abilities on top of that. But there's no point where I can look at all this different variation at a glance. The variation itself is good, and in that respect it is technically an improvement.
I actually prefer...
But the interface does not do well at supporting that.
Maybe the interface for 2 isn't, but honestly, I don't find 2's... I've used worse interfaces, so 2's does not bother me that much.
Oh, jeez! Ow!
You
I'll say...
Well, I got blown up.
As
Well.
for Xenoblade 2's... As for... Not just Xenoblade, but... Honestly... If you want to talk game, like, more obtuse, try doing the crafting system in Star Ocean 3. I've never done it, but I hear it's a nightmare. I hear it's really, really complex.
Well, complex is one thing, intuitive is another.
Also, I don't think it's intuitive, but that's just me. I have to look it up, because I've heard horror stories.
Well, we'll see before too long. Although...
And, you know that call of the I live in farting! Ocean 3 thing I showed you a while ago.
Well, luckily it'll be a while before I have to
I
deal
haven't
with
heard that. I've heard
Xenoblade
those
2 will
voice
keep me-
acting.
Well, Xenoblade 2 will keep me
Xenoblade
busy
2's
for a
voice
while.
acting is not the greatest, but at least it's not ear poison.
In theory, anyway.
It's more, to me, I see the occasional awkward line read, and really the only thing that really strikes me as bad is that Rex scream near the beginning. Everything else is just could have been better. It doesn't make me want to bang my head against the wall.
There are some points. There are really weird pauses throughout that really irk me.
It's not sounding like the person who snorted a bunch of helium before they took the voice.
That's not a high bar given we're talking about Japanese media.
Have you ever heard of... You've probably heard of Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
I don't know if I have. Do I want to hear it?
It's Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. The voice acting is very wooden.
I don't believe I've played any of the Castlevania, actually. Maybe that would make good fodder for Through the Looking Glass at some point.
Symphony of the Night's original voice acting, it's not very good, but it's in the... It's so bad, it's good. I find some enjoyment out of it. Like, yes, the redone voice acting in the later version is better. It's a bit wooden. Yeah, it's a bit wooden, but it isn't too bad.
Well, after being spoiled by Baldur's Gate 3, we'll see how I do. See what I think of it, I should say.
Are you familiar with the RE1's voice acting?
That I am familiar with.
You were almost a Jill sandwich. That is so bad it wraps right back around to being hilarious.
I mean, Resident Evil on its face is already kind of silly.
True.
Especially after
is just
especially once the fourth game comes around.
The fourth game, and by the sixth game is really just take your Hollywood schlock, multiply it by 100.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah. In my opinion, Xenoblade 2's is, I will say it's not the greatest voicing, but I've heard way worse.
I've also heard way better. And that's the problem.
I'm not saying I haven't heard better. True. But I'll take tolerable with some odd voice direction over ear poison.
Only the
bad
normies
voice
saw it
direction
that way.
over. Yeah. Let's just say, once you've heard Star Ocean 3's voice acting, you can't go back.
I thought the point is, yes, I thought the point was that you never want to hear it again. Just because you build up your tolerance doesn't mean you necessarily want... Well, just because you can build up your tolerance doesn't mean you want to.
Well, I built up my tolerance to Star Ocean 3, so... bad. I already... Honestly, any voice acting that isn't, like, that bad, it sounds just kind of average to me. Mario Wonder.
Well, I don't keep up with platformers too much, so that's all I really... All I know is that people like it. That's about it.
Well, there's one thing you can say about Nintendo is they pull the heck out of their games. I'm not counting Pokemon, technically that's a game.
Yeah, we don't talk about Pokemon.
Yeah, technically Pokemon is not technically owned only by Nintendo.
All the same.
Technically they only own 1/3. And that's they only own 1/3 of the Pokemon company. Technically owns it. It's like technically Game Freak can release games on PS4 or PC if they wish. They can't Pokemon them. No Brutal Town Hero, which is released on Switch, but it did go to PS4 and PC.
Go. Alrighty. Actually, while we're talking about how the year went, what do you think of the content on this channel? Is there anything that you want to see going forward? I know you've mentioned better thumbnails, but is there anything more... Well, is there any specific game or something you'd want to see at some point next year?
Sometime like Triangle Strategy, Octopath Traveler, something in the HD 2D style.
Alright. Would we have time for that?
I say do Octopath 1 before Octopath 2. Octopath 2 It's just a straight improvement. But I think you should play Octopath 1 just to appreciate the improvements of Octopath 2 more. By the way, both soundtracks are. Triangle Strategy it's like a successor to FF Tactics. Oh, Triangle Strategy is a very slow pace. In the sense that its cutscenes are very slow and drawn out.
So it's a Square Enix game.
Yes, basically, yes. Except it's a little more out of the more. In fact, Triangle Strategy's composer was the composer for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Yeah. Live Alive is also good, but that one's also a remake. No, I feel like I think even like if you want to do like I say do Tactics Ogre or Triangle Strategy. The reason I'm not recommending FF Tactics is because I have a feeling that's going to get a remaster announcement sometime next year. It was in a leak and everything else besides the FF9 remake and Tactics and FF Tactics remaster. Well, remaster of the PSP version which have been announced and released. So, it was an NVIDIA leak. It hasn't been announced yet, but I'm thinking, with the success of Tactics Ogre, which also God of War Ragnarok in its first week in Japan, in Tactics Ogre sold really well, despite it coming out when it came out in Japan. On the original Tactics Ogre. Technically, Tactics Ogre is one of the sequel, but we never got the sequel. We never got the original, and you don't need to play the original to play the sequel.
So, shenanigans ensue, no matter what.
It's one of those, you don't need to play the first game. You might miss out on a reference or two, but you don't need, from what I've heard, you don't need to play the original to understand Tactics Ogre Reborn. Also, Tactics Ogre is actually more popular than FF Tactics in Japan because it came out first.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of when I would have time to look at that, because I don't know how long Baldur's Gate 3 is going to take to wrap up.
It'll take you until the end of next year.
What, Baldur's Gate 3? I find that hard to believe.
You're gonna get sick and have to be gone for like half the year.
Hmm?
You're gonna get sick and you're gonna be unable to record for half the year.
If we reach that point, I've got bigger problems.
Yes, you do.
Much bigger problems at that point. Although I do have enough Let's Play content backed up that I'll be okay.
Okay, if you ever, when you get to DMC 3 after you do 2, I'd say do the Switch version because the Switch version has like a freestyle mode which lets you switch between all the in-game styles on one character and use all the weapons on the character. And it also includes the original way to play, so it's basically just a better version. As it comes to PC, though, the only way you're gonna get this out is through modding. Most people would say, currently the best version is the Switch version, the DMC3. Good thing you can buy that separate.
That's what I need. More games to buy. Yay. Maybe I will just emulate Shining Force 3 for the next weeb shit.
Honestly, I remember the Shining series became... You know, I remember hearing... When Sega released a bunch of, they were reviving a ton of their old IPs, they were like, why does Nintendo do this? Like, they treat most of their IPs with respect. Like, yeah, F-Zero, but... You do realize that the last F-Zero did not sell very well.
Well, that's why they didn't release Advance Wars for a long time.
Because it was in a slump and they need to back away. It will never come back. It's like... thing Nintendo is confused. Like, you do realize, like, half the Switch has, like, tons of little franchises on there.
I'm just surprised that we got an Advance Wars remaster before we got an F-Zero game. I'm gonna be rubbing it in their face forever.
You know Beyond Good and Evil I mentioned a while back? I'm looking forward to that 20th anniversary edition. I'd actually, if you do, I'd like to actually, that's a game I'd like to look over the past year. It's not a very long game, it's actually quite short.
Actually, what I'll be curious about, I think after I'm done beating this boss up, I'm gonna jump over to my analytics. I'm curious to see what the most viewed video was of video/stream was over the last year. That'll be fascinating.
Young and Evil, I would want to join you for that one because that's a game I grew up on. I have a lot to say. Young and Evil.
At some point, I'll need to play that.
Yeah. By the way, there is an ARG thing in Beyond Good and Evil. There's a when you save in the game, you get a code. If you input that code on a specific website, it doesn't exist, but the fans have recreated it. You get a code in game for a specific to unlock a specific thing. It's basically going to unlock a 13th evidence.
Oh.
Which is basically the fans recreated the thing. So basically, look up Dark Room. Young and Evil Dark Room. It's basically that. I'll point it out. It's easiest to get when you get to the Akuta bar.
All right.
It's basically you have to input sorry. You might want to get the original release on Steam because I get the feeling that when the remaster comes out, Ubisoft's gonna delist it.
That's usually how they do things, better or worse.
And it is Ubisoft. I don't put it past them.
Ubisoft. Gotta love games preservation.
So, did you hear that
and the
Beyond Good
lack
and Evil
of
2
interest
surpassed
therein.
Duke Nukem Forever?
Huh?
Beat Duke Nukem Forever in how long it's been in development, hell?
I've heard plenty of stories surrounding that one.
Yeah, Beyond Good and Evil 2 beat Duke Nukem Forever, I think, earlier this year.
Still doesn't beat Half-Life 3. If we ever see that
Not
one.
even ever announced.
Technically, they're supposed to... Well, Half-Life 2 Episode 3 is supposed to be a thing, but, well, here we are.
True. I was like, was that technically ever announced? Yeah.
Alrighty.
You're familiar with Duke Nukem Forever?
I haven't played it myself, but I'm well familiar with its notoriety.
Because it took forever to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright,
Here's a good game for through the looking glass. Doom.
Alright, now I'm curious. Let's take a look at my analytics. So...
Don't forget video, by the way. Also...
Let's see, of the stuff that released this year. Huh. So the Xenoblade 2 Tears... So, what? Let's see, of the stuff that released this year, what got the most views? See, the Xenoblade 2 really... The first stream of those. One of the Tears of... Huh, a random one. Why is it that Skyward Sword stream that got a lot of...
Which Skyward stream is it?
The 8th stream I did, so going out... So I think that was when we hit the desert area. Well...
Was it the first desert or the second desert?
I think... Well, it said the second Sacred Flame, so presumably the second desert?
Second desert. Second visit.
I'm surprised that that
the
one,
way-
of all things, is the one that got the most attention.
Yeah. I'll say, my opinion on Skyward Sword is... It's a great game, and I think it's one of the better ones, but I also think that it's also the one that it's probably the most contentious one of the series.
If only because of how much it leaned into motion controls.
That, and also a lot of people were kind of getting tired of Xenoblade time. I remember part of the reason for Breath of the Wild was due to people getting sick of the linearity that was playing Zelda at the time.
That would explain why the director was so concerned about, hey, why do people want to go back to something more linear? Why would you want that? Because I don't want to worry about grinding for apples.
I think part of the original, I think it's because people suddenly, like, we had, when he was making characters, I feel like, we want an open world back! Then when they make it, we want the old one back!
Well, the problem is, you've got a very different audience that's in play, because you have numbskulls like me who take one look at open world games and say,
I don't get it. I feel like part of the reason is I think you might like Morrowind because it's basically the game does sort of nudge you in a direction in the plot, but it also at some point does say, here, go and join a guild or something, because we don't really have anything else to do right now, so the plot. It's sort of a...
Wait, what game are you talking about?
Morrowind. That one is sort of open world, but in the sense that yeah, the game does have set levels. It's usually the sense of you're kind of meant to figure out your own story. You're sort of dropped in on the. It's sort of like you're dropped into the world. And you have to figure out your place. You were sent here for a reason. You don't know that reason. You gotta figure out why was I sent here, or just figure out what you want to do.
I never could get into Skyrim. I don't know if I'd have any better luck with the other Elder Scrolls games.
Yeah, maybe you should look at the first one. That one is that's an 80s. By the way, that one has the first two Elder Scrolls games have a lot of nudity in them because these are like 80s games.
Sounds about right.
They're 80s PC games, so they weren't really affected by the ESRB as much. Because I don't think it existed.
Probably not. Wait, my pet was up there the whole time? No wonder why I was being...
When did Arena come out? When did Arena, the Elder Scrolls Arena come out? I'm gonna look up that quick.
No. Let's see.
March 25th, 1994. So technically, yes, I think it came out the same year as the ESRB, but technically before it existed. This is March. I think the ESRB came about in the late 1994.
Uh-huh. Sorry, I was looking over my analytics. Apparently, two of the multiplayer community nights did well, both of which involved the Sonic racing game, so...
I personally am not the biggest fan of the Sonic racing games.
All the same.
Yeah. You want to do video now?
Fortunately, my throat is trashed right now, and I need it for tomorrow morning. I did not expect FTL to last as long as it did. I expected to get munched by the 45-minute mark. Not for it to take twice as long.
You went off. I would like to see because I've had this video. It's been up here for at least. I think I posted it in. I posted it back in October. 20th of 10/20/2020. I really want to see your reaction to this because this is the guys who somehow managed to make 3 anime look good and do it in a game.
I'd be concerned about not having a whole lot to say though, because animation's not something that isn't specifically my wheelhouse when I'm critiquing stuff. So I'm not sure I'd necessarily I'd be uncertain if I could give reasonable make it transformative.
Yeah. Well, they went over the process of of the technical know-how and how they basically managed to make 3D models look like 2D sprites. At least they managed to fool people with that.
I'm sure it's an interesting topic. I'm just not sure if I could be transformative with it. That's why I'm hesitant.
It's still a really good topic.
That makes sense the next time we do a variety night, but I need my voice tomorrow mornings, and I ended up trashing it a fair amount tonight, so I should probably call it here.
Yeah. Also, one thing about Xenoblade. If I'm going to say something about the conduit, it's that it technically existed back in Xenogears as well, though there it was called the Zohar modifier.
I'm sure I will have all sorts of scintillating opinions once I've had time to go through it again. That's probably going to be my answer for a while. I've got a lot to process with respect to that game. Still need to get through all the side quests in the Torna DLC.
And the ending is like, it recontextualizes, but it doesn't actually change anything about Xenoblade 1, because technically everything that we know about Zanza's past in Xenoblade 1 is told to us by Alvis, not Zanza himself.
Don't forget my
And the
comments.
only
Oh, yeah,
thing-
Dwayne has a point. I need to see to those, actually. Crap. Yeah, I better see. Well, let's see. Yeah,
The
those
only
are
other
harder
thing
to
we have info
retrieve, so
on
I
is
should
from
see to that
memory
first.
space. It's from memory space, which may or may not just be Zanza's unconscious memories.
Oh, either way.
Anyway, I'm heading out.
Alrighty, see you around.
I gotta go to bed. I got work tomorrow.
Alrighty, have fun at work then.
Yeah, I'll see you sometime this weekend.
Alright, see you then.
If I show up in the Baldur's Gate stream.
Well, we'll see if I can find anything interesting Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, see you then. Okay, so I guess before I get to Dwan's comments, quick housekeeping as far as how things are going to play out between now and the end of the year. So as of right now, I've got two major concerns that I'm having to grapple with just in general. One of which is to try and get a video done for the review channel before the end of the year. The other is just working on making sure my house is ready for visitors next week. So with that in mind, because of those visitors, I'm not expecting that I'll be able to stream much during the weekdays next week. And given that I'm behind where I want to be on the former, getting that video done, I suspect that this stream is probably going to be the only weekday stream I do. If only to ensure that I get far enough along to where getting through that video won't be a major concern while I have guests over. So, by virtue of that, my plan is as follows. Saturday night, that's something that I've been holding to for a while as far as live streaming is concerned, so I will be keeping up with that, and while Xenoblade 2 has been neatly set aside as far as streaming is concerned, even though there's a lot of Let's Play content still to get through, my current concern there is, eventually replacing that slot with a point-and-click game, but because I have something very specific in mind for that, I want to give myself a couple weeks before I dive headlong. So I'm just going to have Baldur's Gate 3 be more consistent on Saturday nights as a result. So that is my current plan for the next couple of weeks. And that also likely means that I will not be streaming on Sunday mornings, but we'll see how that turns out. Although, given that Sunday morning next week, not this upcoming one, but the one after, is going to be New Year's Eve, it is very tempting to just stream till I drop around the time when it would be, as midnight approaches on my time, which, not necessarily gonna correlate well with everyone else's midnight given the circumstances, but hey, we'll see how it goes, right? Either way, because of that, most that you can expect for streaming for the next couple of weeks will likely be next couple of Saturdays for Baldur's Gate 3, and that will likely be it. Once the new year begins, we'll be back to a pseudo-normal schedule. We'll be doing occasional Wednesday and relatively consistent Sunday streams for Baldur's Gate 3 to get through that game. I'm expecting I've got another 2 or 3 months with what likely remains on that one. And then for the rest, I'll have replaced the Saturday stream with what's going to be a point-and-click game. Hopefully that ends up being fun, although I'm keeping it a mystery as to what exactly that one's going to be. And then that should offer me enough time to also get through what I need to for what I plan on reviewing toward the start of the year. And even if I get Baldur's Gate 3 done and dusted within a month, I'll probably want to attend to those. I've got 3 things that I've got in mind for the review channel at around the start of next year. So once those 3 are hashed out from a gameplay standpoint, and once I've caught back up on a small buffer I have for Let's Play content, I should be good to go to replace Baldur's Gate 3 with something. I'm just not sure what yet. I have what I think would work best, but we'll see how it goes. Still, that's a bit far out, and at this point, I just need to see what chat's been up to during this whole shenanigans, and then we'll be on our way. So, what's chat been up to? So, the Silent Hill theory that at the fandom wiki that Dwayne mentioned. So, one of the admins on the Silent Hill wiki, Alex Shepard, who had over 40,000 edits on the what? 40,000. Hang on a minute. Hang on. How many edits would you have to do in a day? See, how long was he an admin for the place? I mean, if that was all in a year, okay, no way that was all in a year. Let's see. If he was at it for 10 years, what, 10 edits a day? Something crazy like that? More than that? Almost 11? What the hell? Why would you do that to yourself? Anyway, so, one of the admins made a theory that Walter Sullivan, the serial killer and the main antagonist of Silent Hill 4, was circumcised as a child, causing him mental trauma, and because of that, he became a serial killer. That's... I mean, unless it was botched, why would that cause it as so much of an issue? That theory was edited by Alex into the Walter article, and he was obviously obnoxiously insistent about it, sorry. He insistent about it being correct and important for the article. He was using elements of gore in the hospital level as proof of the circumcision symbolism, claiming that the bloody prints of the bodies on the hospital beds are of children. Nailed to the walls is in fact a child's force, despite being the size of the entire Silent Hill 4 protagonist's body. Okay, so getting a little too in his head as far as what he's seeing. I'm sensing projection. He also gives one monster in Silent Hill 4 as an example of more symbolism relating to this. A greedy worm giant, black monster worm was, according to him, representing a circumcised member searching fruitlessly for... Oh my god, really? Forever incomplete and traumatized. Oh. Okay. I know there are a lot of people who are against the practice, but the hell? Alex Shepard in general was very obsessed with the topic, as you can see. I mean, yes, I'm well aware that there are people who, like him, would call it outright male genital mutilation, and comparing the practices of circumcision to murdering native populations by calling that what the this oppression of everyone, basically. The US is yet to grow to understand the moral issue with it, just like those other. All I'm hearing is that someone needs to go outside. He also claims that it can cause emotional and mental damage, PTSD, forever damages relations between a son and his... Wait, why would it damage the relationship between a son and his mother? And I have make it impossible for a child to develop healthy and fulfilling relationship with a woman? What? How? And finally, he claimed that the entire Silent Hill series is about revealing hypocrisy, horror, and tyranny in the US, because apparently that's something that a Japanese game studio would be thinking about first and foremost. Yes, that makes a whole lot of sense. Yes. See, when people point out that the theory is kept together with chewed bubblegum and duct tape, and that it has ultimately nothing to do with the series, let alone the Walter Sullivan article, Alex became defensive and claimed that other users are trying to, quote, erase history, comparing editing his theory out of articles to deleting Wikipedia's article on the Holocaust. Oh my god! Okay. How did I not hear about this? My god. I mean, to be fair, I don't go onto fandom very much as of right now, but then again, my usual only concern when I went onto there was just to look up something with for very specific knowledge on a very specific game, so I didn't pay it too close attention to any of the backroom dealings, as it were. Just why? So, he also accused other admins of being, quote, unable to understand because they were women, and one admin claimed that she could understand because she's a mother. Alex started harassing her and demanding to know if she circumcised her son, ignoring what she was saying in her replies. The best part, most users on the wiki shared Alex's perspective on circumcision. They just disagreed the theory had anything to do with the article. Alex replied finally that, quote, the site belonged to him because he was an admin with the most edits and edited the article. Changing the theory trivia to, well, how he would frame it, as an administrator flex on fandom. Also, there were people who disagreed with his perspective, and when they sent him medical research data that contradicted his statements, he replied that the sources were made by Satanists and Illuminati. Okay, no, this is not a serious person. If he's actually bringing the Illuminati into this, there's no way this is actually... Are you sure you're not trolling me, Dwayne? I mean, you're pretty knowledgeable about this sort of obscure stuff, so I have no reason to disbelieve you, but, what? This is not a serious person if he's unironically invoking the Illuminati's name. So, a month later, there was a community vote about keeping Alex's status as an admin, and he not only lost his admin privileges, but was also temporarily banned from the entire fandom site. Yeah, I can see why. I can bloody well see why. And then it looks like there's a little bit more trivia to see too that is going to actually talking about Souls-like games, or specifically Elden Ring. What did I say? I need to stop after this. Speaking of Dark Souls and From Software games, I love references to alchemy and Elden Ring. That's one of the reasons why my backdrop of things to read is constantly growing. Because when you start researching stuff, there's so much references to previous work of other authors, which in turn references various previous authors and artists, philosophies, history, folklore, and mythology. Oh yeah, alchemy had a major hand in a lot of things if you trace it back through medieval times. By my understanding, it was a curious part of history because what we would call a scientist today was oftentimes embroiled in more than just what they called physical sciences, but also philosophy, theology, and, well, trying to understand matter through alchemy effectively. So all sorts of fascinating stuff. Really should go digging back through that sometime myself. Unfortunately, let's see. How's this chat? Unfortunately, I have little to no knowledge about, quote, pre-Souls era of FromSoft games. I only know that land octopuses from Elden Ring may be referenced an enemy from one of their older games, but I'm not sure which one exactly. Well, you'd know more than me. I need to go and play some of the Dark Souls games at some point. Returning to Elden Ring and alchemy, you're shocked how much Western and Eastern alchemy have in common. Both have a dualistic perspective of on the cosmos with two primary forces in them, with masculine and active but existentially impotent force, and with feminine and passive but existentially potent force. In Western alchemy, those are represented as the Red King and White Queen. Without those forces, the cosmos cannot exist, just as humanity wouldn't exist with only male or only female. Regis is the embodiment of those opposing forces, combining and coexisting, the embodiment of opposites. The perfect hermaphroditic child born from the marriage of the Red King and the White Queen. The character of Miquella, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Miquella, in Elden Ring may be a Regis in the game, both female and male at the same time. For example, one of the characters in-game wants to marry Miquella and starts within a dynasty. The Miquella is referred to in-game as a boy. If Miquella was a Regis and thus combined both aspects of existence, feminine and masculine, he would have the ability of women to create life, and then marry and quote him to have children would make sense. Alright, interesting. I don't know too much about Elden Ring's lore, although it's very curious to look at what all ancient peoples believed as they tried to make sense of the world, especially before science became so prominent. Fascinating stuff to look at, and you're seeing somewhat of a resurgence of this given how much, well, honestly, there's been two interesting branches by my understanding, since secularism is becoming more into play. There seem to be people who seem to be leaning more into, I guess, more secularism, for lack of a better word, trying to explain as much or try to explain everything through the physical. And then you've got another branch that seems to be leaning more into what you could broadly call paganism, though that might be my own biases creeping in. So trying to be trying to see meaning in everything, as it were. Well, to be fair, again, based on my own biases, I suppose I can't say too much. Here's a video documentary on the Alex Shepard meltdown with screenshots even, huh? Oh, this I gotta see. Press. Let me go kill my OBS's desktop audio real quick so I can see it. Probably don't have time for this one either, but... Alrighty. I feel like I recognize this guy. Oh yeah, I do recognize the name. I remember where I recognize you from, though. Alrighty then. I guess I'll have to add that. Well, I guess then, if I have any spare time over the next week, I should probably make time to do reactions to both what Gilgamesh asked of me and then see if I can bundle this in. See if I can make a double feature offline thing out of both. I'll be very curious to see if I can make both into something transformative. Okay, let me just make a note to myself real quick. Where's the one that... Alright, there. Folder. Alrighty. That should keep me well occupied as far as offline content. Yes, if I end up... Actually, since that I've been putting in stream highlights and other such things, well, and similar stuff whenever I can't stream on Wednesday, or at least trying to, or maybe Thursday, depending on the circumstance. Maybe I can prepare something then. Well, it's not as if I won't have plenty of time on Christmas Day. Although, probably not the most holy way to spend the day, but hey. I've got basically all day, and I will be taking it off. Although, if I have that much time, friend doesn't drag me off, maybe I stream then. I don't know, I'll have to mull over that. Either way, till then, thank you all for stopping by. So, just as a quick recap of everything, thank you all for joining us for the games that play. Definitely an interesting mix of getting my butt kicked and not, but regardless of that, as for what you can expect in the short term, it'll primarily be Baldur's Gate 3, and it'll primarily be on Saturday nights, maybe an occasional other night, depending on when I have guests over and yada yada yada, but I don't expect to be spending too much time with that. As once we get into the new year, it'll be Baldur's Gate 3 back to Sunday and occasional Wednesday, and then a point-and-click game that'll be starting for the first time on Saturdays at the turn of the new year. So have that to look forward to, and then always a bevy of Let's Play content on Monday and Tuesday as always. So that'll be all from me. So thank you for joining me for this,